I was there at the airport from Sweden waiting for my flight to Paris. And I pulled the clothes from my luggage and tried to put on whatever I can. I started with a white pullover, and next came a green top, and next came a pink sweater, and next came a white coat, and next came a black jacket. And then my red skirt was covering outside the blue jeans. Yes, thanks to the budget airline on that day was certainly so strict with the luggage weight. So I became a very pretty kaleidoscope. Yeah. And it was my very first trip outside Sweden alone during my time studying in Sweden. So I waited, and then the plane landed in Paris, and then I was so proud of myself that I could travel alone. My boyfriend used to say that I cannot travel alone, but I did. And then I opened my wallet to check the note, writing my friend's address in Paris. But just to realize that I already left it on my desk in Sweden. So it just was like being thrown in a forest without a map, without a compass, without anything. Just like you are in Zara shop, 70% sale, and then you choose a lot of nice things, and then you remember you didn't bring any money. Yeah. It's a very desperate situation. So I SMS him and I asked him, I arrived already. Can you just tell me which station to alight again? And then there was no reply, but silence, the dead silence. So anyway, I boarded the train. My friends stay outside Paris. So outside the window on the train, I could see the beautiful Eiffel Tower. I could see the Notre Dame. I could see the blue, peaceful Seine River. But inside the train, it was me lonely with my luggage, and there was still no message from my friend. I felt really be abandoned. Yeah. And so I just decided to board to alight at a random station and try my luck SMS my friend again to let him know where I was. And I was waiting and waiting and imagine all the bad things that can happen. What if I need to stay at the station at night? What if I meet many gangsters? And what if I ran out of money? Yeah. But suddenly I heard my name called out, and then I turned back, and then it was my friend, my hero was there. Yeah, so yeah, we have a very touching rendezvous after all. And so I went to his house, and after we moved a few of my colorful clothes, I went to the Louvre Museum alone because he needed to go to school. When I was there, I couldn't believe in what I saw. The queue was just so long. Yeah, and I waited for more than 2 hours. Okay. So finally, the pyramids, the Louvre Museum was just ahead of me, and then it started to rain. But luckily, I brought an umbrella. But luckily that it was small and the wind was strong, so the umbrella just flew away, and then I got wet. But finally, I came in the Louvre Museum. And I was so excited, I was excited enough to check out every single picture and statue in the first room, admiring the glamorous ceiling with all the beautiful artworks. But after a while, I started to feel bored, just like you are in a buffet party and then you try so much food. So I started to rack my feet along from one room to another room to another room, just to find where's my Mona Lisa was. It was so hard to locate the room, and finally I saw a big crowd of more than 100 people squeezing, fighting with each other for every single centimeter just to move a bit ahead to have a peek at the Mona Lisa painting, a tiny one. And yes, my Mona Lisa was there, 3 meters away from us, covered by a red silk lining, and smiled at us mysteriously as usual. So I took a picture with her, and after I'm done with her, I left. And yeah, after that I went to the Pantheon. It's a mausoleum where they bury the famous people like Victor Hugo or Marion Perry, the people, if you study chemistry, you know. And then yes, so I needed to go downstairs, but as I was not a fan of horror movie, I didn't dare to go alone. So I waited for a few more tourists to come, and then I followed them quietly. So the whole space was quite dark, and it was dimly lit, and then you can see the dark corners here and there, and they split it into small rooms. Inside you can see the tombs of the people. So I didn't really dare to look inside, but just through the gaps of my fingers. And yes, so, but I asked myself, why do I need to be like that? I just removed my hands, and those people are famous people. They're in heaven now, and they are harmless. So I decided to remove my hands, and then I screamed, and then I ran quickly towards the tourists, and all looked at me like an alien and giggled at me. What I saw was a black coffin covered by a black cloth, and just some black stuff were above it, and it seems like moving, yeah, to me. So I left. I went upstairs quickly, and then I left. I boarded the train back to see my beloved friends, and yeah. So that was just my first day in Paris, and to many people and to me as well, Paris should be all about the branded LV bags. Paris should be all about the Eiffel Tower, about handsome guys, about the French language romantic songs. But to me, it was back to the first thrilling day that I experienced. And I will definitely go back to Paris again to discover more if I have a chance. Thank you.
I forgot to tell you something about Ruby.
Oh my God. Jang asked me to write an introduction, and then she never read it.
Sorry, she's a girl who just turned 26, but always look like 16.
Wow.
Yeah.
And her birthday wishes are to have Jane's credit card, has a beautiful long hair like Jenny, and can roll like Chris. She's impatient and aggressive, but can be gentle and sweet if she tries.
Oh.
Let's hear her.